Why is a timetable needed? Does a perfect timetable exist? What is the importance of a timetable? Benefits of a timetable. Good day guys, welcome to UPSC CSE Decoded. So in today's video we will see how to make an effective timetable for UPSC preparation. What you need to have a timetable in hand is a goal without a plan is just a wish. So you need to, in order to achieve your goal, you need to have a proper timetable. We'll see how to make one in this video. So we'll be seeing what is a timetable, why is a timetable needed, does a perfect timetable exist, what is the importance of a timetable, benefits of a timetable, points to keep in mind while preparing a timetable, what is required of you to make a timetable, how to follow the timetable regularly, effectively, what is an ideal timetable that a topper follows. So I will give you a model timetable for you to make one for yourself. What are my learnings? So what is a timetable is, it is a structured scale which helps you to go about your preparation process in an orderly manner. Once when you have a timetable, you can have an inclusive approach. That is, you do not tend to miss any points, and you do not get lost in this preparation process. You will have time for relaxation, your hobbies, and other regenerating things. So why is a timetable needed? A proper timetable equals to success in the exam. It helps you to avoid confusion. The long-term goal for you will be clearing this exam, and that is exactly what a timetable will help you with. Once you have a timetable, your body and mind is well prepared, and you will develop habits of reading regularly. We have a huge syllabus for UPSC. Sometimes it is also said that we have everything under the sun as the syllabus of UPSC. So since the syllabus is vast, having a timetable will help you know how much of the portions you have covered, etc. And the entire process of civil services exam is, the exam itself is 1 year, and the preparation generally takes 1 year. So it's a 2 years process. Once you have timetable, it helps you to ration your time accordingly. So does a perfect timetable exist? It is okay to implement a good plan today than wait for a best plan and then implement it for tomorrow. So many of us go through various timetable, various sources, and get confused and are not satisfied with what timetable we make. We search for what will be a perfect timetable that will help us to clear this exam. Remember, there is nothing called a perfect timetable. Timetable which you formulate and which you work on it, and once the result is yielded, that becomes the perfect timetable. So following any timetable rigorously, a followable timetable on a regular basis, becomes a perfect timetable. More than giving most importance to timetable, you should give importance to your consistency. Keep in mind to not change it every now and then. Not waste time in finding the best timetable. So what is an importance of a timetable? It is the most important element of the civil services preparation. As I said earlier, because it is a 2 year long process, it acts as a guiding light for you throughout the process. UPSC is a marathon. You need to conquer it in phases. Say for example, prelims, mains, and interview, and you need to conquer it in phases. So a timetable will help you in that. Helps you to set a target, and that target could be short term, long term, medium term. It inculcates a habit in you. It is the GPS towards your goal. So what do I mean here is, it takes you in the right direction in order to achieve your goal. Only planners make their dreams come true. So people who are having a timetable for themselves and following it rigorously are having high chances of clearing this exam. In the initial days, the interest to learn is high, and then as the days pass by, the interest just fades away. So in order to overcome that, having a timetable will help you. It is an orderly approach. Say for example, you're taking history, and then history itself is subdivided into ancient, medieval, modern, world history, post-independence, consolidation, and then history has art and culture in it. So for namesake, if you read history and then move on to other subject, and after you say you're coming back after 6 months to history, you will not be aware of what you have read, what you should be reading again. So having a timetable will help you to have an orderly approach towards your preparation. So what are the benefits of having a timetable? There's a sense of direction for you towards your goal. Helps in tracking your progress. It shows your progress, where you are, where you need to improve, etc. It is giving your right efforts in the right direction. Many of us, cram with the books for long hours, but then we do not end up on the right side because there's a small mistakes in our strategy. Having a timetable will help you overcome all that. It helps you in covering, if not the entire syllabus, at least maximum syllabus, so you can have confidence in appearing the exam. Once when you have a timetable, say for example you have planned to cover entire polity in 20 days. You can follow this practically if you have the time. Try reading polity for 20 days without any timetable. You just take the book, read polity, whatever chapter you want, but keep reading the 20 days. And then have a timetable for 20 days, what you will be reading. It's best if you can have micro details of the timetable. Say for example, day 1 you will be covering such topics, and from morning in the morning session such topics, in the evening sessions such topics. And for all the 20 days, if you have a detailed timetable, you can just experiment at least for say for a week. When you experiment, you will definitely understand what are the benefits of having a timetable. Helps you to overcome stress, as I said earlier. Just cramming with the book for hours will not help you, because at the end of the day you are confused, or there's no or there is no confidence built in you, because your brain does not process exactly what you have gone through. So having a timetable, you are aware of what you have done and what you need to be doing. Hence, there's no chaos, and hence you can overcome stress. Now, having a timetable, it differs from person to person, and it helps you to have a customized approach. Remember, there are 1,000 ways you can clear UPSC exam. It increases your productivity. Then you have a good memory of topics. You learn what you should be learning, and it boosts your confidence. You are well prepared for the exam, since you have done what is required to clear this exam in an orderly fashion. You will have more time in hand. You take any subject, say for example, you take Monday. For Monday, you do not have any plan or any timetable. What you will be doing is take a book, read it, and say for example you will be reading to 2 to 3 hours. You will find it boring, or you will find it exhausting. So you will close the book. You will try and take a break. Sometimes the break never ends at all. Sometimes you come back to the book again. That time you may be feeling boring, or overwhelmed. So either you choose to take a day off, or you sit with a book, but practically you're not learning anything. But having a timetable and sorting it out, what you should be doing. Say for example, from morning 7 to 9, you'll be thinking, I'll be reading the newspaper. From 9 to 9:30, I'll have my breakfast. 9:30 to 12:30, one session I'll sit with my optional or with my GS. So you can see the difference. When you don't have a plan, you just confuse everything, and your mind does not process what you should be doing next. But having a plan beforehand will help you at least to sort out what you should be doing. You know how to process it, because you have time slots, and you have planned it earlier, so you'll have more time in hand when you have a timetable. It helps you to have periodical assessments. Say for example, from Monday to Friday you're reading, and then Saturday you take a test and you score. You know what you have, how well you are prepared for the exam, what else you need to do for the exam. Points to keep in mind while preparing a timetable: what is required of you to make a timetable, how to follow the timetable regularly, effectively, what is an ideal timetable that a topper follows. So I will give you a model timetable for you to make one for yourself. What am I learning?